Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host, Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We are going to be playing some more Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 today. When we left off, I was stuck on a loading screen trying to get this scientific research one to work. And judging by that nader in the background, I think it's working. So let's do this pre-flight so that hopefully we can get off the ground before that thing sucks us up. So, trying to get over here to grab the engine cover. Got a wheel chock down there. Not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do in here. That's a baggage door. So it looks like it takes off both of the engine covers. So we got the P-top covers all over here. And it looks like the other thingy, I can't think of the name of the cover, is over here. Static port cover. Alright, so now we gotta figure out how I can turn around to get in this dang plane. Huh. Are you kidding me right now? It's still fighting me, so hold on. We're gonna go around this wing and back up because I don't understand why it won't let me rotate the camera, but are you fucking kidding me right now? So I think the only way we can do this is gonna be to turn my head, change the view, and then go this way. So we're gonna go even harder this time so that I can get more of a rotation. And then I'm in. That was beautiful. Now I gotta straighten out the camera again. Yes, I get that they're not supported on this plane, but it worked just fine on the last one, so shut the fuck up. Alright. And I think that's probably a good place. So let's request boarding.
Boarding can begin. Receive in progress.
Wait, why do we have people? Who's come? Hi, Mr. Invisible Person. Um, interesting. So, Control E to complete startup. Both engines should start up now. There we go.
We have only today to record what we need within 60530. So let's get to it. Jessie is leading the session today. Listen to her carefully. She's our best onboard engineer. She knows exactly what she needs. Captain, we will follow the strict protocol our research team provided.
Throttle down, always full throttle for some reason at the beginning.
Specific maneuvers on time to help capture the data about the tornado forming in the best way possible. Okay, it's been a long-haul project at Euphoric Air Movies. Let's make it happen.
Alright, so we're gonna request taxi clearance. Thank you. And then control space to release parking brake. And then waiting for clearance here.
Short of runway 21 left using taxiway Delta. Contact tower on 121.7 when ready.
Acknowledge taxi clearance.
Taxi 2 and hold short.
Looks like it's to our right.
Left using taxiway Delta Diamond 530. Jessie, is your gear all set?
All set. Probes and onboard instruments are operational.
I'm using one engine at a time to kind of help steer me a little bit. The brakes actually brought it around a little quicker. Is that nader still down? Yes, it is. Alright. So let's Is there a speed limit on the taxi when there's a nader on the ground? Like, are they seriously gonna be like, go slow, otherwise you're gonna get sucked up? Okay, heading down towards the end. By the time we get down here, this nader's gonna be gone. If this is real life, I'd be trying to take off right the fuck here. I wouldn't even be getting to the runway. I'd be trying to take off on the taxiway. Where is that nader? It is moving. Alright. Let's get this keyboard away from me further so I don't accidentally smash buttons. I have had it to where I'll like shut the fucking alternator off or something, or an engine off on accident. We're gonna turn off the pitot heater. I don't know what the point of that is. I just really hate warnings. I also got a low voltage warning, but it's not telling me what the causes are there. So coolant temp, fuel quantity, gallons, oil pressure. I don't see a voltage gauge, to be honest. I also don't know what voltage an airplane should be at. I'm a car guy, I don't know. That windsock seems very confused right now. It is both limp and going nuts at the same time. We have almost reached our final hold, and then we shall be getting up in the air to learn as much as we can about naders. Just a baby nader too. That's the one you want to play with if you're going to be playing with one.
Prescott Tower, Diamond November 605. Tree 0 ready at runway 21 left east departure.
Yep, make sure you wait for the nader.
Diamond November 605, Tree 0 altimeter 29.92 east departure.
Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21 left.
We acknowledge that clears.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21 left, Diamond 5.
So we can enter this runway and we can get off the ground now. I'm gonna try and move that mouse out of the way again. Get rid of that stupid menu for the bajillionth goddamn time. Use the brakes to turn us. And let's get off the ground before this nader changes his mind and wants to suck us up for dinner. Let's get these flaps off. Allow us to get some more speed. Alright, we are up. The nader is off to our left. Let's get this landing gear up. And climb to 5,500 feet, it says. And it looks like we are going to head towards the nader.
Diamond 5 Tree 0, continue for east departure.
Acknowledge
Low air
indication.
pressure around the twister is a
Prescott
serious
Tower,
risk.
Diamond November 605.
Don't fly too close.
Tree 0, continue for east departure.
Don't fly too close. Thank you for the heads up. The other thing that you're failing to acknowledge is wind shear of a tornado does not give a fuck how close you are.
Even more impressive from up here. It's crazy here.
The wind could be going completely the wrong direction from us, or even with us, and essentially rob all wind speed from underneath our wings. Like, yeah, the idea of fucking around with tornadoes in an airplane. It just seems stupid. I think the only thing stupider would be fucking around with a tornado in a helicopter.
Jesse will give us the green light, Captain.
Oh, shit.
Be ready
So
to start
we want to
collecting.
slow down. And we want to get into this. We're gonna pull all power. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Initiating recording.
We're not going to be landing. I want to go like half flaps. So we're going to go takeoff flaps. And let's get our propellers back into
Looking
this.
good. Let's keep moving. We're on track.
Oh, yeah, on track to get sucked the fuck up. Losing too much speed. Give it just a little bit more throttle. Yeah, I think I'm completely good without flying around a helicopter. Oh, sorry, acknowledge handoff.
Prescott Tower, Diamond, November 605, tree 0 frequency change.
We've done half the work. That's a wrap for this one.
But how do you do half the work and then that's a rep? Calm down, union rep. I'm the one over here flying around doing all the work. And then you're over here trying to lay claim to doing jack shit and going home early. I'm glad you tapped away on your keyboard. Fly around the nadir. And then once you get to about this point, it's going to go from an EF1 to an EF5, and it's going to suck up all of Arizona. Now, like being in an area that is actually pretty common for tornadoes. We usually get like a handful of tornadoes every year. And usually get like 1 or 2 good touchdowns, and obviously by good I mean bad. But there's one video after watching it that completely changed my outlook on tornadoes, and it's the Joplin, Missouri tornado. I think it was back in like 80. I want to say it was in the 80s or 90s. But either way, if you look up the Joplin, Missouri tornado, there's really only one that's always going to hit everybody's radar. And in the video, someone's recording it with a camera, like cell phone footage or whatever. But figure out where we're supposed to be going. The nadir's still behind me, so it looks like we can continue straight. But in the footage, it's people just kind of talking about how this has the potential to get really ugly and stuff like that. And like, as fast as they say that, the downwind runway 21. Downwind from what? It's a tornado. But yeah, so looks like it's gonna be to our right. In the video, this tornado, as it starts to develop the funnel, if you watch the timestamp of like exactly how long it takes for that tornado to form, it's actually kind of hard to talk about even because it was that fucking insane. It goes from no tornado, so we need to hit enter and extend the landing gear before I forget. But yeah, so it goes from being a non-existent tornado, like just a funnel kind of forming to EF5, 1 mile wide on the ground in 10 seconds. I don't give a fuck. You can't even run into your house that fast. If you're outside being a Midwesterner staring at a tornado and it fucking develops like that, you're dead. Like, there is no running. So, I mean, growing up, I've always gone out in the yard and just hung out and watched, waiting for the tornado to come. And I still do, I'm not gonna lie. But I stay within 10 seconds of my hiding spot. Like, it's just kind of crazy to think that something not only is that unpredictable and that destructive, but then you also, even with what early warning systems we have developed, there's really no early warning. The early warning, yes, Jesus Christ. Maybe if you guys ever shut the fuck up.
Left Diamond 530.
I would never be able to be a pilot for that reason. The whole always having to be listening to the friggin' tower for, acknowledgement and all this junk just so that they know where the fuck you are in the sky. Like, I understand why they do it. Like, safety, they have to know where all the planes are and all that fun stuff. Otherwise, you could have incidents like the one actually that happened not too long ago, where there was actually a plane sitting on the runway, and it was at night, and tower actually fucked up and put both planes on the same runway at the same time. And if I remember correctly, the one on the runway
Finally back.
was pretty
That was
small,
quite something, I must say.
like kind of like the plane we're in right now. Uh,
530, turn next taxiway.
I want to say it was like one of these guys or like a smaller jet, and the plane that was coming in was like a 747, and you see a ball of flames. Like, it's just insane. They didn't even have any clue that the other plane was even there. So I don't see this hold short. So I'm gonna get penalized for this. I already know. Oh, there we go, finally.
Exit runway when able.
This game is really good for penalizing you for doing exactly what it fucking tells you. So
Diamond 530, contact ground on 121.7.
alright, let's acknowledge the handoff. That for some reason I just opened up a different thing.
For Diamond 530.
Request taxi to parking.
Diamond November 60530 taxi to General Aviation, parking via taxiway Delta.
Now I have to acknowledge that I just said that and really want it. Like, okay. Phone was going off, just making sure it wasn't anything super important. I believe it's my buddy, just asking questions actually about this game. Because I had to let him know not to sell the plane right away like I did, because you can't get it back, just in case. I'm hopeful that I actually didn't hang myself and that these other missions that I can get with proper licensing that I can now afford. Ooh, okay, good, that plane didn't count. I thought I was gonna smoke that bitch. Um, but I'm hoping this will actually allow me to make more money. I mean, looking at the XP from this one was like, I think it was like close to like a couple 100,000 or a million XP or some shit. I don't remember exactly, but it looked tasty compared to most of the XP I've been getting. That'd be me riding the fucking electric trolley cart over there.
Impressive effort, team. This will really push our research forward. Let's
Feel
study
all
what we
throttle,
collected and catch up at our next session.
parking brake on, and then we need to shut down the plane. And let's see if this one actually shuts down on its own. No, it really doesn't. That's what I thought. Alright, so then I usually end up having to go and turn off the battery and then engine. Yeah, fuck it, I got switches for these. Mission success! We have successfully flown around a nadir. 100% on smoothness. Filming quality 83%. They were filming? Alright, landing lights on night takeoff. It wasn't nighttime. I don't have a license for night flying, you dumb motherfuckers. I haven't learned how to turn. Oh my god. Where? This game. I don't like getting in trouble for shit that I'm not told not to do. Oh no, I think the game froze for me moving around too much. Alright, the game did crash. I don't know if it's gonna get, or if I'm gonna get credit for that. Hopefully I do. But so I guess that's it for now. So till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.